Hi guys, we are doing our Q&A. It's very slightly planned. I do have some triggers that I'm going to be doing and answering your questions that you sent in. First of all, we hit 800 subs, I think like this morning or yesterday. So yay! I'm so happy to like see growth on the channel. Thank you. Alright, so the first one that y'all asked was, how tall am I? And it's for debate. I'm either 5'5" or 5'6". I don't know. Every time I go, it's either like one or the other. So, depending on shoes, 5'5", 5'6". Who are my favorite ASMR artists? Oh man, where to begin? I've been watching ASMR for a really long time. And I guess the first one that I ever watched was Pomo. No, the first one I ever watched was Whispers Red. It was like a doctor role play. And I remember like hearing the sounds and thinking like, this is so relaxing. Oh my gosh, like it's incredible. But she had to be the first one. And then I found Pomo, ASMR Magic, Fairy Char ASMR, and then of course like GB, ASMR Darling, all of those. But I think here recently I've been watching a lot of ASMR Massage, Eric, ASMR with Eric. I've been watching a lot of ASMR Fixie and a lot of oh, I just had like a brain fart and I can't think of what it was. I will think of her in just a minute because she's queen and it's making me mad that I can't think of her right now. I just gotta stop thinking about it. It'll come to me. So, okay. I'm sorry. I planned this and it's not going as planned, but we're winging it today. What's my favorite trigger? So I used to really like just the videos where it was just sounds, like lid sounds or tapping or like up close whispering, like things like this, like all up in your ears, and like the very sensitive like mic sounds. But no, like I like lo-fi ASMR now for some reason, and like the fast role plays, like the multi role plays and things like that. I also still like ear cleaning videos, like when I really need to like relax and like not necessarily go to sleep, but just like relax. I like listening to ear cleaning videos. And ASMR with Eric has a really good one, where he's cleaning like the insides of your ears and it's like a tube. It's so cool. I love it. And yeah, I think my favorite triggers right now are like fast, chaotic, like multi roleplay kind of chaotic videos. I don't really have a favorite trigger. I guess I like all sounds. Well, I say that. I like most sounds. Do I have any tattoos or piercings? So I have 2 ear piercings. I used to have a nose ring. I took it out because my kids kept ripping it out. Just wasn't worth it. That's the only piercings I have. I don't have any tattoos. No. I always wanted tattoos in high school, and then I got out of high school and like I just never got one. I don't know, like, no. And me and my friends, like, we talked about like getting matching tattoos, and then we was always like, no, it's like bad luck, let's not do this. So What kind of music do I like? It ranges. I'm really kind of those people that like all music, I guess. I like old country. Don't hate me. I like old country. I do have like some of my favorite like older punk rock stuff. I would definitely say like I like older stuff better than I like some of the newer music. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their preference. But when's my birthday? My birthday is March 4th. And I was born in 1990. So I am 34. I had to think about that for a second. Assuming I'm married, and when and how did we meet? I am married. I have been married for, this will be our 15th year. We met in high school, and we started dating like a year or two before I graduated, and we ended up staying connected. No, I lied. I met him my summer junior year, and this stuff smells amazing. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all, all these products that I'm using, tapping on, are things that I use like every day consistently. So like, yeah, I forgot to tell y'all that. This is all of these triggers that I'm using today are things that I use every day. I met him my junior year, and he thought he was fly and stuck his phone number in my phone at a graduation, and I started texting him over the summer. That's how we met. We met at a graduation, and we've been married. We got married in 2009. Oh God. And we've been married ever since. We've been together 17 years this year. He knows that I do ASMR, but he's not one of those people that like listening to like sounds in his ears. Like, it irritates him when he hears people chewing loud or breathing loud. Don't watch this, babe. If I could have any career, what would I want? So I always wanted to be a teacher. Went to school to be a teacher, and got out of college and decided it wasn't what I wanted to do. I knew going into it, especially where I live, that there wasn't a whole lot of like money to be made in it, because we pay our teachers very poorly in my state, which is sad because we need our teachers in schools. Because of the public school system, I've often thought about putting my kids in homeschool. Like, if I could continue to stay home, I would probably just homeschool my kids. But that's a different topic for a completely different day. So, we, I lost my train of thought. I would probably go back to teaching if I could. That was the career I always wanted, and I think my heart's in it, so I think that's why. Whenever I worked previously at a school where we live now, and I really, really liked it, and then I decided to go to school for it, and then decided I didn't like it. But I feel like I'm rambling now. What's my favorite movie? Anything old with like Heath Ledger or George Clooney. And I say that because like I love all the Batman movies, and the one with George Clooney and Poison Ivy. What is her name? I can't think of her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. She also played in Kill Bill. Uma Thurman. That one. I love that Batman movie so much. I watched it so much as a kid, and I still watch it as an adult. My son hates it because he doesn't like Mr. Freeze. It makes me sad, but it's scary. I think he scares him, so I quit making him try to watch it. But let's see, what's the next one? Scroll down. What's my favorite place to visit? So your girl hasn't got out that much, to be honest. But my favorite place that I've ever been was Honduras. It was beautiful. We went on our anniversary. We took a cruise and went to Honduras, and it was my favorite. The oceans were like, they were beautiful there, and just the whole countryside. It was Roatan, Honduras is where we went. If I could go back, I would. What is my nickname? Mom. I mean, I don't really have any other nicknames at the moment. Growing up, I had a cousin that used to call me T-Rex. I miss her. She lives in like Oregon or something now. Do I have children? Yes, I have 2. I have a boy and a girl. I have one that's about to turn 3 and one that's about to turn 1. Do I have any pets? I don't, but my dad has pets, and she stays over here all the time, and her name is Sugar. She's a Chihuahua. Might as well be my dog. Favorite season would definitely have to be fall, hands down. There's more things to do in our area in the fall time. It's gorgeous here in the fall time. Love the color of the trees and all of that. Favorite color, probably either like blue or purple. Blues or purples. I also like contrast between, I just seen it behind me. I was thinking, like, I love contrast between black and white. Like, I like black and white together, like, on things. My biggest pet peeve, I don't even know. I don't know how to answer that. Biggest pet peeve. We have to come back to this one. We'll come back to it. My biggest fear, I hate spiders. Spiders are like the worst. Just put a little butt paste right there. Yeah, spiders, for sure, hands down. And also, like, driving off a bridge in my car, because I don't like bridges. They don't scare me as much as they used to, but I still don't like driving over them. Worst habit? I don't know. Don't have too many habits, really. I used to vape. I don't do that anymore. That would probably have been my worst habit. Setting meat out that I'm gonna cook that night and then end up having to stick it back in the fridge and like cook it the next night. That's probably my worst habit. And I hate wasting. You want a pet peeve? Wasting food. I hate wasting food. It drives me up the wall. When I have to throw food out in the trash or something, it just makes me sick to my stomach. And I'm trying to instill that in my kids that, you know, we only get what we want to eat. We only get what we want to eat. There we go. Hobbies. Again, don't have too many. Doing ASMR. I love to go like thrifting. I don't know if you call that a hobby. Going thrifting and yard selling. We had our citywide yard sale here not too long ago, and your girl tore it up. And the reason I do like it, I think, is because I haven't shared this with y'all, I don't think. I have an eBay store, and so I buy and resell on there. I know a lot of people don't like understand that or like it, but it gives me something to do, and I don't necessarily have a job, so like it's just like it's a hobby, but it's also kind of like a part-time job. And it's super easy. I just go and find stuff and resell it. Like it's super easy. If mom's at home, if y'all are looking for something to do that you don't have to invest a lot of time in, and it's still kind of fun, and you can take your kids. It's like, you know, I can literally take my kids to work. But yeah, I would call that a hobby. Is my family doing okay? My family is doing a lot better. I didn't share what had happened, but my dad had to have emergency triple bypass. It was horrific, y'all. But he's doing amazing. And he's gonna get to come home in about a week and a half. He's gonna get to come home. I'm just gonna put some curlers in your hair because I think you would look cute with some. Love this hair color on you, by the way. Gorgeous. When did you get your hair done? Yeah? Okay. Where do you go? Where do you get your hair done? I'm gonna ask you some questions now, okay? That's how this works. Just put that back right there. And then put this one aside. Do I live in the South? Because I have a slur. Not too many people have actually mentioned my accent, but I think it's widely known. I feel like it is that yes, I live in the South. I'm not gonna say where in the South, but I do live in the South. I love it here. Alright. What is my natural hair color? This is my natural hair color right here. Right here. It's like a reddish, grayish brown. I don't know why. It's like in the longer ends, it's lighter. It's been years since I actually dyed my hair. Look at all your little curls. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. We'll leave those in and we'll take them out at the end. Let's scroll down here. What is my most hated trigger? My most hated trigger. I don't like teeth tapping. It makes my teeth hurt for some reason, and I don't have sensitive teeth. I don't know why. I don't like it. I just don't. Inaudible whispering sometimes can be too distracting for me. I don't know if because my brain never shuts off like whenever I listen to unintelligible whispering. My brain is constantly trying to figure out what they're saying. And so like it's not relaxing to me. It's like the complete opposite. I'm like, oh my god, what are they saying? What are they trying to say? But the hardest video to make. Anything with overlapping sounds, because I have to go back and edit over it. And depending on the time of day, if my AC is on, that kind of thing, I have to make sure it's like completely quiet before I can do the overlay. That's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. So anything with overlay sounds, I think that's it. Yeah, anything with overlay sounds. What was my hardest video to make? So the animal style one was hard simply for the fact I could only use one hand at a time. It was not easy. And then I had to do all the overlay sounds. How long do I want to do YouTube? As long as I can, guys. As long as I can continue to make videos, I will make them. I'm not just, like I said in one of my previous videos, like I'm here. Like, I'm not gonna go anywhere, I promise. Like, once I make something a priority, it's really hard for me to, like, just leave. I tend to kind of, I don't know, like, really try, whenever I really want something, I really try for it. So, I really, really want this YouTube channel to, like, take off. What is my best friend's name? My best friend's name is Harley. And I miss her because she doesn't live here. She lives like 4 states over. And I haven't got to see her in a while. But she's still my best friend. We still talk every single day. What is my favorite kind of food? Anything kind of like Asian cuisine, I would say. Anything kind of Asian cuisine. I like a lot of seafood, but I don't like a lot of seafood too. I know that doesn't make sense, but there's a lot of seafood that I love, and then there's a lot that, like, I can't eat. Like, it just grosses me out. But, right now, I would definitely say my favorite kind of food is Mexican food. We've been eating a lot. Like outside the house and inside the house. Oh, that just got all over me. It's pineapple. Let me see. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. So we'll save this for later. I need to take your curlers out. I didn't even get through all of the triggers that I wanted to do, but that's okay. Actually, I think I did, except the scissors. I was gonna use scissors and I didn't get to. You know what? I can't get this curler out. We're just gonna cut your hair. Just be still. Oh, it's really in there, girl. Sorry, I know you came for Q&A. You wasn't expecting to get your hair cut. Girl, this is so tangled up in your hair. You're gonna be bald by the time I get you out of here. We won't put these back in your hair. Oh, this one's coming out easy. One more. Oh, this one's stuck. Girl, your hair's gonna be all gapped up. It's okay. Go to Mona, she can cut your hair. Go, be still, be still, be still. We are not putting these back in your hair, okay? Never again.